Hello ladies and gents, welcome to Enshrouded, a game that came out almost a year and a half ago, and in that time, including the newest update, they've had 6 total updates. Thralls of Twilight's the latest, and they did a whole bunch of stuff to the shrouds, but they've done so many things in this time, including 24 hotfixes. I thought we'd start a brand new walkthrough. In our walkthrough, we're going to show you how to do all of the weapons, the armors, how to dye it, how to upgrade it, all of the food, the cooking, the farming, potions, all levels of the flame, which is what opens up new areas, maybe a dragon fight at the end, and all NPCs. Already made a little character here. It's pretty basic when it comes to the character creator. We'll jump here. Now, when it comes to your world, you can create one. You can set it up any way that you want. The first one I did, the first walkthrough that'll be down in the description, is set with just this real basic one here. The only thing I really change now is I go in and I raise all of the loot and the experience so that we can get things as quick as we need them. And when you want to get rid of a world that you don't want, you just do that. Let's see, Death Walking, that's the world I set up. Let's play. All right, so we start off, we've got nothing. You've slumbered for too long. Born, the realm of Embervale has fallen, consumed by the shroud. Now, the enduring flame calls you. Find a place in the ruined world and construct the flame walls to create shelter from the dark. We can do that. Pretty darn easy. And here is our map. Now, you don't have to put your first base there. You can just put an altar there if you want. It is up to you. You're going to want to hit all these little orange things because they're going to give you experience. And it tells you the story. We're just going to truck on through here. Oh, chest first thing. What do we get? Get a torch, which is fine. And oh, yeah, we definitely want to grab those. Those are bandages, because things will get rough. All right. There's another torch. We'll have like a whole crap load of torches by the time we get out of here. I think people must have missed them. But to go up and down ladders, you just have to approach them. You don't have to do anything, or you can run off if you think you won't get hurt. Is there anything up there? I don't remember. Oh wow, look at all the bombs they give you. I'm not going to use them, but it's real easy. Here, I'll use one. Oh shit, that's new. All right, what else we got here? Okay, yeah, that wasn't there before. Our first chest, they come in regular, silver, and gold. Ooh, what is this? Hunter's ring. Okay, so we go into our journal here. And +1. Oh, yeah, we'll take that. We can equip it. You see, it had 1 and 2 slots to equip. Here's our character. All right. And then you can break these things down if you want, but it's easier if we just wait here. We go a little further and they'll give us something that we can work with. All right. They have also changed a lot of the things that we need to... Hey, look, another torch. pick up. Now we're going to go into the shroud and a timer will pop up. Really, there's nothing there, huh? Okay. Anyways, so you want to keep an eye on that. What do we get? Oh, it did it again. It gave us the sword. Nice. Okay. That's the weapon I prefer in-game to use. And to begin with, you want to grab everything you can from these guys. Now, we are going to have to come back and... Come on. There we go. Pick these up, because those now are a part of crafting that wasn't there before. Let's see. This way, right? Okay. Did I get turned around? Yep, turned around. Okay. And we out the nastiness. And the more stuff you break, you never know what you're going to get. These act like little mini saves. Then you're going to want to run and grab all the berries that you can find. As well as trees. Hey, we'll do our levels here in a sec. Okay, so now before we go in there, and that was a mushroom that you're going to want to grab. I like to come up this way. There's a wolf's cave. We've got to kill some wolves. But everything's baby here in this area. So. Alright. I'm going to stay to the right. Somewhere over here. Oh, we ran right by it. Huh? It is a wolf cave. Be careful. There are a bunch of them. There's more than two. There's another one. Shh, shh, shh. All right. And the thing I like is there's a whole bunch of stuff we can grab in here. That's probably just gonna be wood. Oh, what do we got? We got stone. Okay. And you want to make sure you're hitting all of these guys, getting everything off of them. Oh, we didn't get very much meat. But you're going to need a bunch of this. But I will come back and do that in a little bit. Get you guys set up here to start your first thing we're going to have to do. Okay, so you can go up. Yeah, we can go back this way. You go into this little area. Okay. Oh, you can't take them out. I thought you could take those out. Okay. See, that'd be nice if we could pick those swords up. Oh, here we go. We got some stuff. Oh, geez. People just jacked. Damn. All right, let's see. Nothing in there. Here we go. Okay. A whole bunch. Again, as we get going here, we'll get more and more stuff. see if there's anything else up this way. Like I said, they keep adding stuff, so you never know what might pop up down in this area. Bunch of dead people. Let's see. A little bit of loot. Now we want to grab this oh, okay. Here, oh, what's this? Okay. All right. Ooh. So, down in this area, come on over here because we got food. Meat. More wood. And this will be your main source of water so you can build your own well. All you got to do is hit the scoop button once. And on the average, you get about 15. Okay. And in this little area, you want to stay out of that when it does that. Okay, what do we get? Oh, potions, that's nice. Okay, that's one little thing. We got bunnies you can hunt. Anything you see sitting around you want to grab? Some of these drop random things, not just wood. You never know. We got some more metal scraps, which is good. We'll need a lot of those. On this side, we got a few more guys to kill. Grab that real quick. Come here. Should be another guy around here. Oh, maybe he's down here. Okay, and it said we needed a lockpick, so we go into crafting. Yes. This tells us all the various things that we can build, and we've gotten enough lockpicks to make a couple. There we go. And these are always randomized, so you never know what you're going to get. Hey, mister. I don't need that. Okay, and if you smash these up real quick, you'll see we even got a health potion that time. Anytime you see these little stacks, at least at the beginning, when we're kind of hurting for stuff, you want to hit them. Okay. Now, if you don't have stones, just look for them. Hey, with the allergies. All right, so once you get your stones that you want, go back into crafting. Need to make one of these. Only takes 5. Okay. And I was just putting it, if you can, where the ground is as flat as possible. That'll work. There are other survivors drowsing in the nearby ancient vaults. Find them so they may aid you in your virgie. Okay. So the next thing we want to do is build a crafting table, and we're going to need string. Strings, plant fiber. There we go. Alright, and you can craft and repair everything that you're going to need. Now, the next big part that we're going to do is we need to build our shelter before we go any further. So, first things first, you're going to need the workman's hammer. Only takes a stone. Then you're going to need as many, probably, I would start with around 200 stone or so. But if we go into our own crafting, we need to find and make, let's see, we don't have enough string again, huh? Make plenty of string, and we need an axe and a pickaxe. Alrighty, folks, and then the last thing you need to do is decide if you want to take and build your shelter out of wood, or if you want to build it out of stone. If you want to build it out of wood, take an axe, chop down trees. If you want to do stone, which is what I'm going to do, you just run on over to some place that looks rocky. Alrighty, folks, got all my harvesting done. So now we want to come down here. You can either do stone blocks, wood blocks. You got your roof blocks, which are plant fiber. Various road blocks if you want to build roads. Then we got fireflies. I'm going to go just with a hardcore rough stone block. See how many we get out of 274. Well, I'm not going to do all of it, probably about 200 of them. So let's see how many we get. Okay, so it looks like we got 11,012. Okay, and that should be, I would think, more than enough. So now you got to bring up the hammer that we just built. Hit your tab button. And at the bottom of the screen, you can see there are a whole bunch of different shapes that you can build. And then if you hold Alt, you get the next size. I like going with this. So I've noticed that wolves and other such nasty beasties do come running around now. So you do want to be careful. Wait a minute. Oh, I built one too many on it once. I did not. Okay. Then you just got to line up how you want to do things. You can do windows. Alrighty, so I got the basic foundation in here. And with the way that this game works, all the people we're going to speak to, we're going to need somewhere to sleep. Let's see, let's put this in first. That right here. That's going to be the first level. And that's how we get to it. Okay. Oh, I messed up somewhere. Oh no. I don't know about you guys, but I hate it when I do that. All right, so second floor, depending on where you want to put your beds, you might want to not have any windows because they complain if they get wet when they sleep. They won't let you, it makes them very unhappy. So, I'm just going to build this into a giant box to begin with. All of this, like I showed you before, can be taken down and changed at any point that we want. Like I said, they've done so many changes. That's why I thought another walkthrough would be a good idea. Whoop. Getting shady. I'll tell you, it is a lot nicer to work with than it was in the past. Okay, so this is something I've always had issue with. It never seems like it wants to fit right on these. Oop. Don't do that. Oh no. Okay, so ooh, that's a pretty big gap on top, isn't it? That seems like an awful lot. Wonder how creative it'll let us get. And this is why you don't build at night, my friends. I am so bad at this. Okay. Right, well, we're getting there here. You don't have to use the particular shapes. Because we just want to make sure everything's blocked in at this side. You won't go any further? Why won't you go any further? There we go. That's how you're supposed to do it. Go some different ideas for you. All right. Plop this in here. Should do is put okay, so things you're going to want to make. First things first, you're going to want to make a bed. So that as you sleep, you can, basically it's to pass the time. We're going to need to make a fireplace. Then the other important thing is going to be, we're going to need a lot of storage. Let's see, let's go back here. All right. So, put our little oven right there. Pick that up. Put it right there. Work for right this second. Okay. And the next really important thing you learn how to do is cook. So anything that you want to cook, you need to put in your hot bar in the top one here. When you come up to this, you can see the things that can cook right now. So that's already been cooked. So we've got a mushroom. And you always want to come off to the side. See that first little psh? Do it again. And then meats. All right. And I think that's it. I didn't see any chicken, did I? Oh, look. All right, we need upgrade honor. We need a shroud core. We need all of these things. Most of those I will show in the next episode. The only other thing right now we really need is some armor. So we have something so we don't just get hammered. But it's real easy to make. Alright, you just whip it all. You go to your character stream. See, we got a little bit of resistance now. Not much. Yeah, it's make a shield. Shields, you can also do that with all of your armor. You can upgrade from here. Long range attack power. Well, we haven't really built one. Yeah, of course. And let's see, we've got a club, but it doesn't tell you how good it is. You got your daggers, a wand, staff, a fire, but I would think the fireplace is a better idea. Ooh. And we're definitely going to want the tiny backpack, because then it goes right there. And that'll give us, I think, a whole nother row right here. Let's see. Those are garbage. And old books. Get them. Right. And when it comes to the food, the meat, see what it does for our health. That's kind of what they give you to begin with. Let's see. So we got +2 to intelligence, +2 to constitution. And then we've got skills. It's up to you on how you want to build them. Personally, the things I look at are going to be mobility is the most important thing. So that means we need to get any of these. Jump attack is another that we're going to want. So I think I'm going to go one there. Then one there to begin with. And we'll build our character out as we go here. The big reason to start here is so we can get the double jump. That's going to be more beneficial than anything else. Then as we go, we'll find more stuff for food. Yeah, they changed this to up. There's updraft. Press the jump button while gliding. Give yourself a small height boost. Yeah, that's another one we'll need. So we'll get that a little bit later, though. Oh, that could be fun. A magic-powered punch that pushes and stuns hit foes. Wow. There's a lot of stuff you could knock off. All right, so I'm going to go make my bag, and when we come back, we've got Find the Sleeping Survivor, Love Letter to Queen Ximenia, and right up here is going to be our first giant mushroom shroom thing we've got to kill. So tune in for the next episode. As always, keep your heads down. Your Warriors of Doom up. I'm going to go farm, and I'll see you again real damn soon.